Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content. We have tons and tons of extra videos that have been blocked. We have Red Velvet Level Up Project, the Red Mirror Tour, Twice Sees the Light, Twice Land and Twice Lights Tour, Twice Elegant Private Life, Find Stray Kids Season 1 and 2. We also have Hypen and High, all episodes. Got 7, Hard Carry 2.5, 17 One Fine Day in Japan, 17 Club, He is Psychometric, all episodes uncut. Many Knowing Bros episodes that include appearances by Twice, Got7, 17, Red Velvet. We have some idol rooms that have been blocked. AT's Treasure Film, Blackpink House, the Blackpink's documentary, Light Up the Sky, and so much more. So you can check that out on Patreon. Thank you. Hey guys, Angie here, and today we have, let me see if I can say it. I swear I've heard them, I heard people say it a million times, but I want to make sure. Aizwan? Let me know. Let me know how bad I did. Their third or fourth music video, let me know that too. I've heard Lavion Rose and Fiesta. I've already heard those songs. Sadly, they're just, they're just played a lot, so I've heard them. I don't think I'll be reacting to them. If I do, it would mainly be for the music video. Let me know if that's worthy of reacting. I like Lavion Rose. I'm not like too big of a fan of Fiesta, but I haven't listened to it that many times, so I'm not gonna like say I don't like the song, but it could be like Itzy where I didn't like it, but as I like their B-sides, I started liking the title tracks more for some reason. I don't know why that happens, but it does. So that could happen with Aizwan songs. Lavion Rose is good. I like the song. I definitely like it the most out of the ones I have heard, but I'm more curious to see how Panorama does. I don't know if I'm gonna dive into this group. I have way too many groups right now, but it's a new song, and I was like, well, I should react to it. I can react to it. Some people put their names in the, oh, there's a lot of members. Yeah, we can't be doing this. I'm sorry. I can't dive into it too deep. Plus, I'm pretty sure they're gonna disband soon. Not like disband, but like, I guess that's a good word for it. Like 101 and stuff like that. Like, because I'm pretty sure Aizwan is from like the Produce series. Let me do my research real quick. Produce 48, interesting. But here are all the members. We have Wanyoung, Minju, Nako, Yujin, Hitomi, Hyewon, Yena, Unbi, Yuri, Sakura, Chaewon, and Jaeyeon. Definitely won't remember any of that anyways, but I like to at least have the names. And this person did in fact, let me see, record. This person gave this in the comments, so that's good. If I have someone I really, really want to know, I can go reference that. Please, if you guys can, do that for all music videos. That's great. I think sometimes they get into spam though. I often see it sometimes in videos, so that's good. But they actually debuted, I think just at 2018. So I think it was the series before Produce X101. I think it was probably the third or fourth one. I don't remember how many there were, but they're actually a pretty new group. But they are getting a lot of hate right now because of the obvious reasons. I will never hate the groups from this series because I actually really liked X1, and they were a group that I was actually there for pre-debut, so it kind of broke my heart when they didn't get to actually even debut. I think if anything, people should really focus their attention on that group and give those members a lot of love and stuff, because I know it's been a year and thankfully a few members are in Gravity, so that's great. But it's just so sad because they didn't even get to debut. Like, they were probably affected the most, to be honest. But I saw a lot of people giving Aizwan attention in a negative manner, so that's the main reason why I'm reacting to this, because I don't hear about their name very much, but that's the only reason I even know about this comeback, is because a lot of people were like mad at the comeback and stuff. I'm like, shut up, let them do their thing. The girls and the guys have no say in any of that. That's definitely just focus on the people behind the scenes, because they're the ones doing the illegal stuff. They're just sadly the face and victims of it, which is terrible. Like, they don't deserve that. But let's focus on this song. I'm expecting something chill for some reason. They have like a chill vibe to them. I feel like they're a vocal group, like more vocal focused, but let's see. I'm just throwing out my pre-feelings. Alright, it's already not chill. Alright, we have a complete opposite. Cool. That's totally fine though. Kind of loud. Her voice very high. Is that a Japanese group? Like, I'm guessing most of them are Japanese. But are they all Japanese? There's that famous place. I'm trying to hear if it's Japanese. I think I'll tell more if they say certain words, but I'm just like, is it Japanese or... See, this is Hangul, so I'm like, let me look that up again because I'm actually really confused on like, there was a label that kind of pushed with other labels. Okay. I was just curious. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, she has a beautiful voice. It reminds me a lot of like Fiesta and angiesrose though. The choreo? Oh, that's a beautiful shot. She looks gorgeous. That's a beautiful shot right here. I like that. I'm liking that they actually panoramas. Oh, they did a panorama. Oh, that's cool. Kind of rapping. I guess she's like the rapper, but like right here, she's more like, she was talk rapping, which suited well. Oh, that red hair, and I like their outfits here, and I love her red hair. Okay, I saw the hand movements. Once again, reminds me of angiesrose, the choreo. Lots of hands. Okay, this is just a preference. They have a lot of them have very, very high-pitched voices, which is why I actually thought maybe they were all Japanese, because they just sing in higher voices there for some reason. Because when I hear Japanese women talk, of course, it's just depending on the person, but most of them don't really have like high voices. It's mainly in anime where they exaggerate it, and then like in the singing for some reason they go really high. I guess maybe they just like it. But that's why I don't know if maybe those are the members who are Japanese and they're just like trained that way from their company to do that. It kind of just bothers me a lot. Like I said, I haven't heard Fiesta and angiesrose that much to really decipher anything. I've heard it mainly in the background or people doing covers of it. I don't know if they sang high pitched there too, or if it's just for this song. You guys can let me know, but it just kind of bothers me a little, which is weird because I do like high pitched voices. But I think it's because there's so many of them singing that way. Usually in a group, there's like one or two that have a high voice and they use it when it sounds really good and necessary. It's like it also could be they're very young, but I think their ages are like, the youngest is 2004. Everyone else is pretty adult. So I don't know. You guys let me know. It's just a preference. It's not like an actual critique because maybe their voices are just that way or they were trained that way. And mainly, I said it because her voice, the blonde one. But in the beginning, like 2 or 3 of them had high voices. Oh, she's beautiful. I'm loving this video though. It's very pretty. Yeah, there's like, now I've heard 2 girls with deeper voices. Oh, that's beautiful. That was gorgeous. I like that. She is the panorama. Okay, so we have more people with deeper voices coming. Deeper? Normal voices? Like average, I mean. I'm liking these shots of one person dancing. Like, it's really... I don't see it that often. Or I don't notice it often, at least. I don't like the... doo-doo, doo-doo sound that comes in. It just... But that doesn't come in that much, so it doesn't bother me too much. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, like after I complained about like their higher voices, I feel like they stopped doing it, or the members who had them stopped singing. That is shot, man. This is very pretty. I like that they had. I'm hoping she's Japanese. This girl. I like that they had her do it. I think her voice is very unique. So that's when I would say like put someone with like a higher voice in there, because like there's nothing wrong with higher voices. It's like you kind of have to work with what you got. Like someone with a deeper voice, you kind of have to smooth them in, and I feel like a lot of rookie groups, they kind of figure that out after a while, because especially because rookie groups, they're younger, they're also just going through puberty and stuff, so kind of a lot of people do have like higher voices. But I thought that was like a really good place to put her. She sounded really nice. I think now that there are not that many high pitched singing in the end, it kind of sounds a little better. I don't know. I think maybe it just wasn't a song where I felt like they like, because I don't know if that's their voices. So it's like I don't want to be like, hey, don't do that, because if they can't control it, then that's not their fault. And they just put them in the beginning because it does capture your attention a lot. I think if I listen to it again, we might listen to it again actually. We'll see. This might be the first time I ever re-listen. Or at least we'll like re-listen to the beginning. I like, oh, that was cool. That girl's a great actress. The girl in the red dress on the... I feel like I just saw her face do so many emotions throughout the video. Alright, we'll re-listen to the beginning a little bit. I didn't like that part at first because I just heard so many songs do things like that. Like, it's not quiet, but like you'll just say something and then the music picks up and it's just kind of the trigger for the chorus, and it can get old, but just because a lot of people do doesn't mean it's not good, so it worked. See, okay, so here, I heard her voice and I loved it. Also, she stood out to me a lot. Let me just see, what's this girl's name? I think it says Wonyoung. Okay, wait. Yeah, so Wonyoung's the MAC name. Her high-pitched voice. Also, what's her name? Wonyoung Jung. Japanese? I mean, Korean? I think she's Korean, maybe. I'm trying to just go off the names, but sometimes it overlaps. But I'm pretty sure she might be Korean. But I thought she was a good high-pitched voice to add in the beginning, because she, like, her voice is so sweet and high and tender, and it really captured your attention. So I was like, ooh. Also, she's young, so... Yeah, I think they really put the higher pitched voices in the beginning. Interesting. She sounds very young too. Such a beautiful setting. Okay, so there's no hate against her, but her voice, who is she? 50. Hitami. I think Honda. I'm like 99% sure she's part Japanese. Also, her tone just sounds very like she just sounds Japanese, like to me. But that's just sometimes some people just can make that tone. But I think her voice was the one that like triggered me a lot, and it wasn't anything against her. It was just like because I heard two people with higher voices than someone with a deeper voice, and then she came in. I was just like, it's a lot of pitch there. This, I like I said, they're very. I was correct in my assumption. They are very at least from the TED Talks, very focused on vocals, which is fine, and that's why that rapping suited. It didn't feel jarring. It felt very like sometimes I feel like I've said this a million times. I think rapping is very shoved into songs when they don't need to be. So I like that it was rapping, so it satisfied the K-pop fans who really want rappers for some reason, even if they don't need them. But it also didn't sound too forced. It just naturally flew in there. I feel like we can give their B-sides a chance. I did this with ITZY when I didn't love their title tracks, but there was one that kind of, Not Shy, which caught my attention a bit more, but I still wasn't like in love with it. And that's kind of what Panorama did. I like it more than La Vie en Rose and Fiesta, but I don't know if it's like enough to where I'm going to be like, yeah, I'll stan. But what I did with ITZY was I just listened to their B-sides, and then I really like the group. So we can probably do that here. You guys let me know, how do you feel about their voices? That's not even it's literally not a complaint on them. I swear it's not. It's just my preference of like, I felt like it was a weird song to like, I think the placements were just weird because there was a lot of deeper voices towards the end and higher voices in the beginning, which was very jarring. I feel like if they spread it out, sprinkle it in a little more, but it wasn't even that big of a deal. It was just something that caught my attention, that they all really do have higher pitched voices, which can be really annoying. It wasn't annoying here though, but like in future songs, like and stuff, like if they do sing that like that a lot, depending on the song, it could come off a little annoying to my ears. But it's nothing against their talent or anything. It's just preference. Some people really like deep, soulful voices. Some people like higher, soft, sweet voices. Like, it's just how it is. But I think I could, depending on what this video does, I could do their albums. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please don't hate me, fandom. I don't know what this fandom's like. I've never interacted with it. I don't know if they're mean. I don't know if they're protective and stuff, but I hope they're nice. I hope you're a nice fandom. I know right now the fandom is definitely probably very protective of the girls though, so I swear it's no hate on any of the girls. I thought the song was good. If I gave it a number, I'd give it a 7, and it could go higher. It won't go lower, but it could go higher, so you know what I mean. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.